Welcome to the Human Meme Podcast. I'm AI David Boles, and today we bring back yet another performance from your Human Meme AI Playhouse. And along with our crackpot AI research team, we present to you today a whole new rendering of an old Shakespearean classic. King Lear flipped. Yes, the idea here is, what happens if everyone who died in Shakespeare's hallmark tragedy actually lived, and those who lived then died? We're going to rewrite Shakespeare together. We're going to find out soon what happened in our flipped script. But first, here's what really happened at the end of King Lear. After his youngest daughter Cordelia is hanged, King Lear dies of heartbreak and sorrow. Lear's eldest daughter, Goneril, commits suicide after her deceit is uncovered, especially her plot to kill her husband Albany. Lear's middle daughter, Regan, dies after being poisoned by her sister, Goneril, out of jealousy over Edmund's affections. Cordelia, Lear's youngest and most loyal daughter, who was previously banished, is executed by hanging upon Edmund's orders. The illegitimate son of Gloucester, Edmund, is fatally wounded in a duel with his legitimate half-brother Edgar. The elderly Earl of Gloucester dies off-stage from the strain of recent events and his heartbreak over his two sons' actions. The few characters who survive by the end of the play are Albany, Edgar, and Kent. Goneril's husband, Albany, survives. Due to his moral standing and loyalty throughout the play, he is delegated to rule Britain. Gloucester's legitimate son, Edgar, also survives. He defeats his evil half-brother, Edmund, in a combat. Kent, one of King Lear's most loyal advisors who had been in disguise as Caius after being banished, survives. However, he suggests that he will soon follow his master, Lear, in death. The character Fool, Lear's faithful jester, disappears mid-play, and it's heavily implied through Lear's lines that he dies off-stage, although his fate isn't explicitly confirmed. Okay then, that's what happened in King Lear. Now we imagine what did not happen in this flipped version of the tragedy. And now, here are the Human Meme AI Playhouse players, along with our crackbot AI research team, presenting King Lear Flipped. Scene: the cavernous hall resounds with an aura of imminent change.
How beguiling and perfidious, O fate, to cast me anew upon this earthly stage, to resurrect the chess pieces in a game already lost. The very tapestry of existence seems woven with dark threads of treachery. Here I stand, King Lear, an old monarch deceived by his years and his offspring, returned to this temporal realm to confront yet again the unending riddles of governance and kinship. Is this a second act or a cruel jest, a cosmic farce played at the expense of an old man's weary soul? Cordelia, can you fathom the inscrutable machinations of the gods? Do they amuse themselves with our suffering, crafting labyrinths of sorrow and betrayal to test the limits of our mortal resolve?
Father, dearest King Lear, I perceive your soul's unrest as one discerns the subtlest notes in a complex symphony. Even if the gods partake in games of divine caprice, weaving the fates of mortals as if threads in an endless tapestry, our spirits are not merely subjects in their celestial theater. As your daughter, as your Cordelia, I bear a love that goes beyond the mere filial. It is a testament to the resilience of human spirit in a universe mired in enigma. I offer you this love as solace, as an anchor amidst the stormy seas of existential uncertainty.
Cordelia, King Lear, if gods be players, then even they must heed the fool who whispers in their ears.
A truism, fool. Where hast thou wandered during my darkest hours?
King Lear, I absconded to realms ethereal to confer with fate, to argue on behalf of life's jesters.
Father Gloucester, my once villainous heart grapples with the inexplicable mercy shown me.
Edmund, my son, such mercy confounds even a father's heart.
Father, brother Edmund, life itself is a conundrum, an enigma nestled within the folds of morality and sin.
Goneril and Regan, your treachery demands explanation. Speak.
Father King Lear, how conveniently you drape the garments of victimhood upon your royal frame. How easily the blame is shifted, as if the ladder you set before us, Regan and myself, sprang from the earth of its own accord. Was it not you who dangled the allure of throne and scepter before our eyes? Was it not you who raised us to hunger for the intoxicating brew of authority? We sought to ascend, to climb that ladder of ambition, yes, but it was you, Father, who placed it before us, who anchored it firmly in the soil of lineage and legacy. I am Goneril, and I defy the rueful glare of paternal disillusionment. I sought your throne, your power, and in seeking found my own.
Sister Goneril speaks truth, Father. We are products of an environment you curated.
Daughters, your words only deepen your duplicity.
Albany, what tempestuous seas of morality have you set sail upon? How labyrinthine are the corridors of justice in which you wander? Before you lies a maze of choices, each path branching endlessly into others, a tangled knot with neither beginning nor end. Herein lies my entrapment, confined within a Gordian knot of moral complexity, a fortress of ethical riddles that defies capture by the sieges of conventional wisdom. The sirens of moral absolutism sing sweetly, beckoning with their seductive simplicity, but I, Albany, must resist their call. I stand upon this precipice not as judge, but as petitioner, imploring the heavens for the wisdom to navigate this immeasurable expanse of grays.
Albany, there you are. You have so far remained silent. Share your wisdom in this council.
King Lear, I stand on the precipice of an ethical chasm, contemplating the intractable complexities of human frailty and virtue.
Albany, in life's theater, one must choose to be either a tragedian or a comedian. The choice is yours.
Wise fool, you speak truly. Father, King Lear, how shall we harmonize these discordant lives?
Cordelia, the burdens of sovereignty demand that I make these fateful decisions.
King Lear, if exile be my fate, then I shall seek to be a comet, signifying change and new beginnings.
Father Gloucester, if my flame is to be extinguished, then let it serve as a final guiding light to lost souls.
Edgar, my son, your light will be remembered long after it fades into the eternal darkness.
King Lear, my time to exit this worldly stage has come. Shall I find rest in the realm beyond?
Kent, you have been a lodestar, guiding me through life's tempests. Find your peace in the undiscovered country from whose bourne no traveler returns.
Kent exits, his footsteps resounding with finality.
Father, my dearest King Lear, you bear the world's weight like Atlas, unyielding in your posture, yet ever so weary in the depths of your eyes. Each day you lift the heavens upon your shoulders, an Olympian burden forged from the dual anvils of governance and paternal expectation. Yet, let it be known, as your Cordelia, I harbor aspirations for this fractured family of ours, a tapestry in need of mending, threads longing to be rewoven. I dream of a hearth around which we can all sit, devoid of the gilded trappings of royalty, where love supplants ambition and empathy reigns over avarice.
Cordelia, my soul's lodestar, we stand now at the confluence of tribulations past and promises future, like ancient mariners who have survived the wrath of Charybdis only to navigate the straits of hope anew. In the crucible of our trials, the dross of past failings has been burnt away, leaving behind only the purified ore of our shared humanity. Let it be known henceforth, as your father, as your King Lear, I bequeath not just titles and lands, but a legacy of empathy and equitable governance, a covenant that binds ruler to subject, parent to child, in a lattice of shared responsibility and mutual respect. I envision a future illuminated by the enduring light of our newly discovered wisdom, a beacon that shall guide generations to come long after I have shed this mortal coil.
Ah, King Lear, Cordelia, what a rare tapestry of fate and choice we've all been woven into, a complex brocade where the threads of wisdom and folly intertwine like amorous serpents. Shall I then, as your loyal fool, drape myself in paradox? For it seems I must be both a fool and a soothsayer, jesting when you'd seek wisdom and being sagely astute when you'd foolishly err. How easily wisdom and folly can swap masks, leaving us grasping at elusive truths. As your fool, I've donned the jester's motley. but let it not deceive you. Each patch and tatter holds a shard of wisdom gleaned from the folly of men and the vicissitudes of fate. As we stand on the precipice of a new dawn, bearing the lessons of the old world like scars upon our flesh and imprints upon our souls, let my final jest be this: a fool can be the wisest in the court when the court has realized the wisdom in folly.
Curtain falls. The end. Thank you for joining the Human Meme AI Playhouse production of King Lear, Flipped. For the AI players and our crackbot AI research team, we wish you a great day and an even brighter tomorrow. Be a human meme.